The idea with the attacker epic is to allow to each attacker player to change his operator and his loadout as many times he wants during all the preparation phase. They will adapt their strategy according to the information they will gather. And for defenders, dealing the information becomes more important. So, for example, they will have to chase drones or hide some of their operators. The preparation phase will be much more meaningful. Currently, defenders have a better win rate. So, with these new tools for attackers, I think this will balance this. And in addition, we should be able to build new operators around this new game flow. So, for example, the defenders specialize in dealing crucial information.
5 seconds before insertion.
So, the goal here is to keep players interested even after their death. For attack side, you will have full access to your drones that were pre-placed on the map. You can control them and use their abilities. You can use shock dart of Twitch or the laser of Zero. For defense side, it's pretty much the same behavior. You have also full access to your cameras, drones, and also their abilities. So that means the sonic bursts of Echo or the laser of the Maestro turret.
Catching projectile!
Defenders can felt overwhelming by the attacker's drones, so we try to counterbalance that by reworking the bulletproof camera. So now the camera can rotate, and you can shoot an EMP dart that disable all attacker electronic in-world gadgets. So that means you can disable drones, but also air jabs, claymore, etc. So I think we should observe an increase in player activity, less downtime, and player will have more playtime and fun. We will try to add an early version in the test server around year 6 season 2. So we are rethinking how the test server is used. The goal is to add early version to get feedback as soon as possible and then iterate on it. So player will have more playtime to be familiar with this huge change.
We are changing the speed armor system to a speed and health system. So no more reduction that you don't understand or you don't see. We will remove all the modifiers from the armor that you used to have. We're making sure that everything that was going under the hood is now exposed to the player. 2 armor and 3 armors will have more HP available to them, making you more confident to plant the diffuser, take some engagements and everything. This is the first step that we are taking to make sure that the speed and armor is more of a choice for you. We will introduce the GONNE 6, which is a hybrid between a weapon and a gadget. It will replace your secondary weapon, but it will shoot something that will destroy bulletproof gadgets. So it's a secondary weapon that is mostly aimed toward removing utilities. You will have one shot. It will travel straight, just like Ash launchers or Kali's lance. One of the things that this weapon does not have over secondary pistols, it doesn't bring you the speed movement modifier that you usually have with a pistol.
Drone activated.
If you bring this up in a firefight, you are most likely toast. So that's one of the balancing thing that is super interesting with the GONNE 6. It's you make a choice over reliability or removing utility. We can't talk about tackling the 20-second meta without talking about Goyo and how he's going to be rewarded. First of all, we are removing the shield. There won't be any shield. It will be only the Vulcan jerry can that you will have in your hands. You will be able to deploy it similar to an ADS, bulletproof camera. We are still working on the shape of the object, so we're still tackling this, but the shield is gone for sure. Lucy is one of the other worst offender for the 20-second meta. We are keeping the behavior mostly as it is, so you enter the range, it starts emitting sound and slow you down. But when it becomes active, it will expose a weak point. You will be able to shoot it, destroy it. So we keep the mind game or the baiting game that we have with this gadget, but we're making sure that you don't feel helpless when facing this gadget. we are bringing a small nerf to Mira and Maestro. If you get close to an evil eye, you can melee it to remove the vision completely. Maestro himself will have to open the evil eye to see through, or to ping, or actually shoot with it. And the same can be applied to Mira's window. If you go on the black side and you melee it, you will remove section of vision for Mira on the other side. We have Fuse that will receive some changes along the way. We want to make sure that the gadget is more useful all the time. We also have Finka that will receive some changes to her nano boost. She will be able to use them once she's down herself, so she will be able to raise herself back, similar to what we have with Doc.